greenteaguru.co.uk offers green tea, white tea, black tea, oolong tea, and we absolutely love Puerh tea with offerings of Misty Peaks, Yunnan sourcing, Munghai, and Shaguan. We regularly visit Hong Kong and Guangdong, sourcing out very interesting and special cakes for your tea table. Green Tea Guru, based in UK with worldwide delivery. Hey guys, Ollie here. I've got a brand new cake to show you guys. This is Error 404. Right, let's have a close up on this bad boy. Now this was actually airbrushed by me personally. All cakes were airbrushed by me personally. So there are going to be slight variations when you receive the cake. This is number 1. All cakes are numbered. You know what? There aren't many of these cakes. I could only get 9 cakes off him, and that's it. It's unsure, to be quite honest, if there will ever be an Error 404 again after this batch, which is a real shame because I love the tea and I really love this design. I'd like to do it again. So, absolute limited supply. Let's take a closer look at the leaves. Alright, here we go. So, these leaves, quite dark now. This is a 2013 cake, so we're talking 4 years old. Now, the magic word coming up, Gushu. This is Gushu, so material over 300 years old. It really is a stunning tea. I was so happy to try it, and I was a bit disappointed when he said, look, you can only have 9 cakes, it's all I have and that's it. But I had to get it in. It's beautiful stuff. So I always like to be upfront with you guys. This is a hard one for me. It's Gushu. That's what I've been told. I wasn't there to pick the tea. I don't know. However, you know, from all the Gushu I've tried before, it lends me to believe it is Gushu. To be honest, how old tea leaves are, how old the trees are that the tea leaves were taken from, should really be indicative as to what you should expect, its flavour and its properties. It isn't the be all and end all. At the end of the day, this is an expensive tea. I picked it because the price tag warrants the flavour. It's a very good tea. And I'm sure it is Gushu, but I wasn't there at the time. So, I'm telling you how it is. Nevertheless, this tea cake comes in at, I think, $62.50 for 250 grams, okay? It's fairly pricey, it's a big whack. Gushu is expensive. But I wouldn't have got this tea just on the basis of someone telling me how old the tea leaves are. You know, everything, the tea will speak in the cup. It could be very old tea and taste like crap. This is, it most probably is Gushu, and it tastes great. Hence I bought it, and hence I'm telling you, you should try it. So, that out of the way. 4 years old now, the leaves are darkened down quite a bit. It is a spring tea. That should be enough to serve our purposes. Put that back. Let's see what we can get off the aroma. Deep sweetness. Fairly pungent. As with all these 4 teas that I'm showing you guys, the new range that's come in, they're all quite elegant. First infusion, always light, always light. A lot of minerality coming through. Fair amount of bitterness, which is good. Minerality, a lot of minerality. I don't know if I've said this already. This tea is from Youle in Ishan, Bana. Lots of minerality, slight sweetness. What I am getting off the first infusion is what's very noticeable is the texture. Very slippery, leaves your mouth very wet, and it just glides down the throat. A mark of a very good tea. Looking forward to the second infusion. So I'm tasting the second infusion now. With this particular tea, brew it nice and hot, leave it to sit for at least a couple of minutes, because the high temperatures don't really give you too much apart from this minerality and the bitterness I'm talking about. Second infusion, the tea is still super smooth, and it's just going to get better probably on the next infusion of going on. But what you get when you leave it to sit for a while, it's probably hitting 90, 85 C right now, maybe a bit less. Sweet, not really floral, but this aftertaste is starting to come through. This taste sort of hits you on the mid to the end palate, and then sort of pushes through as a nice sort of aftertaste, and only really noticeable when the tea's lowing down in temperature. Amazing processing, so you can get these nuances. You know, if it was smoky or anything like that, it would just be completely disguised. I feel that later on, 5 years from now, for example, that sweet note that is at the moment very elegant will probably get better and better, along with the smoothness of the tea, the texture. It's just going to improve over time. That's what I've noticed with other cakes. Sometimes you try them, then maybe they're 4 years old or something, and you don't notice it's smooth at all. It's just, you know, it's an alright tea. A couple of years later, with good conditions, things just come out of the woodwork. So, you know, if this is smooth now after 4 years, it's just going to enhance even better. This sort of aftertaste that I'm talking about now is just going to get better, given the right storage conditions, of course. Sweet. Not really, it's kind of like half floral, half fruit. So it's got its own thing. I can't really. Right, infusion number 3, kettle just off the rolling boil. Let's do this. Okay, infusion number 3. I did the infusion and I've left it there for about 3 minutes. You know, this is an elegant tea. Treat it right, and you will get what you want out of it. Now, I just had a little taste behind camera, and I can tell you that the subtlety that I had in infusion number 2 has come right to the forefront now. So the taste I was getting sort of mid to end palate, and the aftertaste is just really sort of wallops you now in infusion number 3. It's minerality coupled in this sort of floral, half fruit sweetness. Really good. The texture is still very fairly thin but smooth. Very silky indeed. The mark of a very good tea. As I'm saying this now, sort of this aftertaste has gone sort of herbal. It's just evolving all the time. You got sweetness, minerality going down. Sort of a herbal aftertaste. It's a good complex number. Very worth the money. I'd be surprised to see this cake still here in 6 months' time. So, you know, if you're interested in buying this tea, you can find it at greenteaguru.co.uk. Thank you very much for stopping by, people. Happy cupping.